Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Stacy. I am from Minnesota. I have 4 girls, and I am also married to a construction worker. And here in Minnesota, we only get to work 8 months out of the year as our snow moves in and it becomes really cold. So I can relate to the crazy busy life as well as the single parenting life, because that is pretty much what I do the 8 months out of the year. I would like to say welcome to the journey of being a travel agent or thinking about being a travel agent. It has been the most amazing experience of my life in the past year and a half, and I am here to share just a few secrets and show you just how you can put this into your life as well. First and foremost, how simple is this to do? This is completely simple for you to do, and here is why. You can work this business around anything that you're currently doing. So if you have people that are in hockey or football, or you're a band mom or a band dad, if you are a grandma and you watch your grandchildren, this is so simple to do around your crazy busy life, is what I like to say it, because that's exactly what my life is. I go from 6 a.m. in the morning all the way to, well, probably 10:30 at night. And I just keep going and going, and I work my business in between it. If you have the downtime of your business, if you have that downtime, whether it's the most quietest time right before you go to bed, during nap time, if you work 40 hours, you can still do this. That's how great this the business is. I just like it how it's so flexible, because we're in charge of our business. My agenda usually consists of waking those kids up in the morning and getting them breakfast. I may not get to my business until noon. I may not get to my business until 3-4 o'clock, but that's all really how you work your business. So yes, it is completely simple to do. You are not tied to a computer for 8 hours. You can be tied to the computer for maybe 2 or 3 hours, or maybe 20 minutes, just to run down and grab a quote for somebody and send that quote off and thank them for reaching out to you. That's how simple it really is. What it takes to be a travel agent. I hear this a lot. Do I have to go to schooling? I heard that I had to do schooling to be a travel agent. Guys, you don't have to do schooling to be a travel agent. There's no Associate of Science or Bachelor of Science degree to be that travel agent. The great thing about most travel agent host companies is that they provide the training for you. And we also have what we call an academy that's just specifically for travel agents, that you can gain the knowledge that you can. And then Google becomes your best friend. TripAdvisor becomes your best friend, along with the other agents, usually within the company, become your best friend to bounce ideas off of. So there's so much knowledge to gain by being a travel agent with a host agency versus having to go out. There are people that do go to college. Don't get me wrong. They do go to college, and they think that's the only way to become a travel agent, and it isn't anymore nowadays. It's kind of out with the old and in with the new way of doing it. Will you be considered a travel agent if you don't go to a 2-year, 4-year, or even a certificate? Yes, you are going to be considered a travel agent, no matter if you don't have that big diploma that says it. You don't need it. So what I say the 3 qualifications are that I like to say to become a travel agent. If you're already booking your own travel, by all means, you're already more experienced than the average. If you've booked your own travel, booked your own flight, if you're booking travel for your friend's family, you are experienced, more than experienced. Passion to help others is something so huge. You need to have, you need to have it, and if you already have it, it's a plus. You need to have the passion to help others, because there's going to be times where your clients could be the simplest clients, or your clients could be the most difficult clients. And if you don't have the passion to help, it's your patience level is going to simmer right down to zero. So you need to have the passion, and that qualifies you. I mean, not that you are going to need to meet some qualifications to be a travel agent, but you need to have some standards set in place already. And that is a big one, a passion to help. And if you're already booking travel for yourself or for anybody, you're already a travel agent, just minus not getting paid for it. So again, you want to make sure that you're getting paid for what you're doing if you're already doing it. If you are not already doing it, and this is something that is totally, completely new to you, and you have never booked your own travel, guys, you can do it. And it's so simple. And with the help and the right tools and the training, you can do it. It's not something so hard. There's no extra software that you're going to have to learn. It's basically all right there in front of you when you enroll or start your business. It's right there for you. And the best thing about it, the reason now I get questions, well, how do you book travel? Guys, the best thing about this is that attached to every supplier's website, there is a travel agent portal. So instead of having to download software or buy this software package, you are going to be able to get access to the travel agent portal of all of the major suppliers out there right now. It's that easy. So you don't have to go and spend hundreds of dollars on a software program, because you already have access to it. So if you booked anything, you're already overqualified. Passion to help others. I'm looking at my notes. The passion to help others, to go on vacation and to help yourself to vacation more, and no special schooling. None. We also have, like I mentioned, the Travel Agent Academy. We have Travel Agent Academy available only to travel agents to be able to specialize, familiarize yourself with the locations out there. And that also gains you knowledge, along with some other great ways to gain knowledge. How to find your first clients is another huge, huge question that I always get asked. And I like to say social media has made this so simple for anybody, and it's really super easy. So what I did when I first started this is I went out and I created a Facebook business page specifically for my travel business, and I linked that to my personal profile, because then I was able to share my services from my business to my personal profile when I wanted to. There's not every day that I put on my personal profile to spam my friends and family. I use it when I think that I want them. I want to gain more interaction for my business page. So first and foremost, to gain some clients, you're going to want to create that business page. Here's what it does for you. After so many likes on your business page, it will now start to show up in people's feeds. So when they're scrolling, and the best thing that Facebook just did is put sponsored ads in the messenger. So when you're scrolling up through your messenger, and if it hasn't updated, eventually when you update it, it's gonna show up. That is where your business page is going to show up. The more that you put into it, the more likes that you're going to get. I have clients all the way from Washington, State Washington, all the way to Florida. I have them in North Carolina, all the way to California. So being from Minnesota, I book travel for everybody, everywhere. And so can you. You can book people from the States to over the pond. So if they are from Michigan and they want to go to the UK, you're able to do that. You may live in one state and they live in another, but because of your Facebook business page, and the more you post in there, they're gaining a relationship with you, and they'll be more than happy to have you book their vacation, even though they haven't even met you. Another thing to do that is create an event on Facebook, and you can make it public. And when you make your event on Facebook public, and you name it you could name it My Travel Business Launch, and make it sound like it's a ribbon cutting business that you're just opening, and you want to invite as many people as you want, and you don't ever want to leave anybody off of your list at any time. I used to go through and pick and choose who I was going to invite to my events. Why did I do this? Because I didn't think that they were going to like what I had. I was in direct sales before, and it came with a product, and I really didn't think that they were going to be interested. But what I knew and what they wanted were two different things. So when you do a Facebook event and you want to tell people about your business, you don't want to leave a single soul out there, because A, they're either going to become your client, or B, they're going to become your referral agent. So they're going to refer people back to you. And so you don't want to leave anybody out of your out of that event. And that is, when you leave it public, that then goes to everybody that's on Facebook, as long as it's a public event, and anybody and everybody can join. Now, what kind of content would you put in your Facebook event? You want to share with them what you can do and why they should book with you. So you want to put a bunch of value into there. And whenever that's where Google will come into, because you can go out there and you can pull articles. So you can search, why is it best to use a travel agent versus going online and booking it for yourself? And you take that and you put that into your Facebook event. And then you could go and put some quotes for different trips from different suppliers. Show them there's a deposit. Show them there's a payment plan. Let them know the specials and let them know what you can do. This is going to, like I said, this is going to either make them a client, or it's going to make them a referral person. And then you want to always refer them back to your business page. So in your Facebook business event, you are going to want to refer them as a call of action back to your business page. And that way they can always follow you and they can see the specials. And they may not book right away, but they will book if they keep seeing the value and the quality and what you can do and what you can't do for them. So that is another way to get your clients. You want to order your business cards. Personally, business cards needs to be ordered within the first 24 hours. Now, you can do this if you want to order them from Vistaprint. You could do them from Vistaprint and order your business cards through there. If you are on a budget and you can't afford them within the first 48 hours of signing up, and you have a printer at home, you could go get the business card templates that you can find at Walmart, and you can make your business cards. Why is it so important to have business cards? Business cards are what brands you. You want to make sure that you're handing them out everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Gas stations around Minnesota always have bulletin boards. So if your gas station or restaurant has a bulletin board, you need to bring at least 5 to 10 business cards with you and put them up there on the bulletin board. People are going to see it. I make it an effort to go around my town when I put up my business cards to go back to them same places and check to see if my business cards, A, have completely been gone, B, how many have been gone, and I sit and I think, I wonder who's going to call me. I wonder who the next big client of mine is going to be. So you want to make sure you always have your business cards with you at all times. Makes a great conversation starter when you are in a line waiting for the checkout and you're 15 people deep and you're waiting to get to the front to get them groceries checked out. Makes a great conversation starter. Hey, my name is so-and-so. I would like to offer you my business card. I'm a travel agent, and if you or anybody you know needs help planning your next vacation or group trip, here's my business card. Give me a call. Easy peasy. Because now they're going to ask you, oh, how long have you been doing it? What other do you specialize in? And then they're going to start talking to you. And the more that you talk, they're going to remember you. So it's a great form of communication. It is easy. It is free. You don't have to pay for advertisement, and you don't have to pay for your leads to come in, because they're all generalized by you and you're making connections. So it's really super simple. Even if you were like me in speech class and ditched the class when it was your time, or had an excuse of why you didn't want to do your speech, or you didn't finish it, whatever it was. I hated speech class. I really did. And I hated talking to people even when I started this business, unless it was by email, messenger, or by phone. I have no problem talking on the phone, no problem by messenger, no problem by recording videos. I do have a problem with going live outside of a group and on my timeline. But you eventually get over that. And which brings me to my next idea. Another way to get your business out there and to let people know that you're a travel agent is by going live on your personal profile and referring them back to your business profile or your business page. You don't want to create a personal file and a business profile because Facebook is doing some crazy things, and if they can link you to your personal profile with a different profile, you could risk the chance of getting them both shut down. So it's better to do a business page that's linked to your personal profile and doing the business from there. And if you do a live on your business page, it does go live on your timeline. I did figure that one out. So that's another way to gain your leads. And now when you become a travel agent, if your page is set to private, you are going to want to set that to public. And here's the reason why. Because when you're set to public, you are not selling to your friends and family. You are not just selling to your friends and family. You are selling to the whole community of Facebook. You can, however, block your friends list. You can block your pictures, so that way when people come to your profile to check it out, they are not seeing your pictures or your friends. They're just seeing you. You can do the featured 5 pictures on your profile, and that's all they see. So when they come to your page, it's public, but they're not going to be able to see your friends and family, and they're not going to be able to see all of your pictures, just your featured pictures. So you want to make sure that your page, when you become a travel agent, becomes public to Facebook. So when you do lives or when you do posts on your trips and letting people know what you have available, that everybody can see it. And then, so we talked about where to put them in the community. Order your business cards, your event on Facebook, how to find your first clients. So it's a lot of information. Feel free to go back and rewatch it. If you have any questions, please put it underneath the video in the group. Our admins will answer all that for you. And the key word, remember, is captain. You need to remember the word captain for Friday's event. And I would just like to thank you for watching the video, and I hope this really helped. If I could clear up anything for you, please let me know. And I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the 5 days in here. And if you are truly passionate about helping people and you have thought about being a travel agent for a very long time, don't think any longer. Really suck in all the information, jot down all the notes so that you have, and reach out to any of us admins, or the person, if you were invited here, reach out to the person that you invited. I look forward to the rest of the week with you guys, and thank you so much for attending our 5-day boot camp.